What is up, everyone? We are back in our Rising Lords campaign, and as you can tell, I got a new shirt and I've started a new recording. I wanted to do the first part of this mission before I ended the last recording, just to make sure I had a decent save. So it's a new day, new shirt, and we're ready to go. So we're going to... What do we need to do here? What's our goals? The Rock and the Smurf. The Rock and the Surf. So we must protect this town, and we need to get bows. We need 100 bows ready before round 3 ends. Okay, so let's get... Where's my smith? Here it is. We'll get bows going. Let's get... So we're going to be bringing in 40, 3 turns. If we're going to be making bows, I'd like to be, you know, hamming them out. I don't want to half-ass it in case we need those bows for battle. I'd rather have more than not. So we'll take you off, and we'll put you in there, and that'll raise it up to 69. Nice. So 46 to 69. Whoops. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we'll definitely have that done before 3 turns. We can't move anyone from the wheat field. We could get an upgrade here, definitely. That would be nice. I'd like to get an upgrade here. We don't have enough lumber. We're making a deficit of lumber, actually. I wonder if I take... We have a ton of sheep. Like, we could sell some of these sheep. I don't think we really need all this. They're going to give us 1 gold for each sheep. Well, let's sell 300 of them. Or 310. And do we want to buy lumber? How much is lumber? 4? No, thank you. That gave us a nice jump in our gold. Kind of thinking about doing this. We're going to lose some sheep. We're going to lose 4 sheep. Should be fine. 4's a reasonable number so that we're not in a total deficit when it comes to our lumber. Here we need someone else on wheat. I always like to have 3 people on the wheat field. So you're getting the maximum gains. I'm not going to be able to build this. No. But that's fine. We should have enough. Maybe not. I'm not going to eat these cows. Or are we going to? It's not saving us that much more of our wheat, so I think we'll hold off on the cows so that we can actually grow some more. We're doing half tithe here, which is okay. That's all we can do because we're at barely have enough happiness to keep that going. But either way, we're going to have 100 bows by the end of round 3, definitely. Just got to keep an eye on the food situation. Springtime is here. I wish we gained another pop. We have room for them. I doubt that's going to happen at half ration. Yeah, let's get everyone having full rations here. We're on normal ration. We almost need to go half rations here. Depends on how much food we bring in the fall. I could buy... So we're at 69 again. If I take 1 person off, we're going to be over the 100 mark. Because I need this lumber. We're making a massive deficit in lumber, and I need that to help get these upgrades for our crops. Do we have enough stone? 75. We don't have enough stone. So I need another pop to spawn here. We got plenty of room. I could buy some. 8 gold per stone, and we need We don't need that much. We need, what, 8? I think that's worth it. Now we just need the lumber. Alright, so we got population in Tannhelm. That's nice. Probably be going in the iron mine. We'll see. Joanne, Tankard is going over the reports of a patrol when his mother takes him aside. I heard about the the girl who tried to steal our grain. Ava looks serious. You should have made sure she didn't get away. Someone like that is nothing but trouble. Just like Tankard is about to reply, loud shouts can be heard outside. Knights ride into the castle courtyard under Camillo's banner. They escort a purple palanquin with a rich regalia. Let's see if your brother has a better way with women than you do. Lady Ava sighs. On our way to the courtyard, they meet a visibly nervous Ricard. Come, I want you to meet Lady Joanne. He says hurriedly, beckoning from them to follow him. A young woman steps out of the palanquin. She grimaces as the Tannhelm mud splashes onto her shoes. When she sees Ricard, however, a smile fits across her face. Lady Joanne, Ava greets her. Welcome to Tannhelm's castle. A young woman curtsies, greeting Countess Ava. I'm pleased to finally meet you. Ava takes her arm. Come inside to warm yourself. You must tell me all about your time at the Emperor's court in Gotika. In the days that follow, Tancred finds his brother of little use. Ricard and Joanne spend most of their time together. Annoyed by the bad poetry and wry minstrelsy with which Ricard's courts Joanne, he prefers to withdraw to the horses in the stable. Joanne, on the other hand, doesn't seem to mind Ricard's lack of artistic talent. It's not long, however, before she and her father have to return to Megano to prepare for the siege of Holm. Ricard and Joanne sadly bid each other farewell. So we have another peasant here. Where do we want him to go? We need to draw the bows. Well, that's... okay, so that's still here. I'm going to put you where? What do we need? More bows would be nice. Just to get those things out. I really need a new peasant in here is what we need. We're going to have just enough food. I'm going to leave him in there for one more turn until this is over. I'd like to have as many bows as I can. I don't... what do we need for... 225. Yeah, even if I... well, I could... so it depends. Do we want more bows or do we want our crops to be better? I'm looking at this and I don't like the amount of wheat that we're bringing in. That's why I'm... like, we're barely bringing in enough. So I think I'm going to leave it here. And we're going to build... unfortunately, we're not going to be able to build as many bows as we want. So hopefully that doesn't bite us in the ass. But I'd rather have food for my peasantry than bows for an army that I don't have. Because I don't have population. Departure. The new troops are well equipped and ready. Ricard turns to Tancred and thanks him for the well-trained marksman. Well done, Tancred. Count Camillo will be pleased. Wish me luck against the rebels in Holm. 60 experience. We like that. We need to build more places for our people to live. But, again, I really need to build this. So we're bringing in 1,573. So it is an automatic upgrade. Okay, that's good. We do need room here for people to live. So we have our bows. We'll get you in the iron. I want you building swords. Or sorry. Yep, I want you building swords, sorry. I want to get evened up with this. And we're bringing in a deficit. I could put you up here now. Because we're not making anything with wood. I could put you down here. Now we're still in a deficit. Get you in there. Really want these swords coming out as quick as possible. We're going to lose. Someone's going to be homeless next month. How much is it for a dwelling? 290. 290. Wow. That's still not enough for one turn. 290. 56 plus... No, it's not enough. We need another person. God, give me somebody here. I need more people. We're going to go double ration. And we're going to go normal tithe as well. We're going to have homelessness here soon. It wouldn't be a bad thing to lose somebody, which I think that might happen in the winter. So if that's the case, we're going to do this betting on that we're going to lose a peasant in the wintertime to even out our population number. Over here, we're still not eating our cows. We have 31 of them now. If we do, we can save... We can save some wheat. So one guy can produce a maximum of 500 cows efficiently. And this guy can manage 1,500 cows. Or sheep. Livestock. Just call them that. Yeah, so we're bringing in enough. We'll go next turn. So we do... Oh, we had 100% birth rate. So we do have homelessness. We didn't lose anyone. We actually had a good birth rate year. Oh, nice. Finally. All right, what do we need? Stone? We have no stone. All right, make sure we're putting you on double or normal ration. So we have 115 swords. We're going to switch this to armor. And I can take somebody off here. 44. That's going to pretty much even us up here. It's not going to be an exact number. We're going to have more swords than here. But we got to make sure these numbers are, like, even. There's no point in having 300 swords when we only have 79 heavy armor. Could I hire this guy? I could, but I can't afford him. You're at 100%. Let's get you to normal tithe. I could afford him now. We can take that deficit for now and get as much lumber as we can. And then start building a dwelling. Hopefully this guy doesn't die before then. More refugees. One day people are again standing at the gates of Tannhelm. They are more displaced people from the east. They say they are from St. Ormu, where the rebels have seized power. They look hungry and desperate, but the people of Tannhelm are extremely critical of more and more refugees. What should we do with them, sir? Asked Captain of the Guard. You may stay, 100 population, minus 10 happiness in Tannhelm. Well, we have a ton of happiness, so we can take them in. The issue is we're already overpopulated. Big time. We're already at 34, we're almost at 3,500. I might have to turn these guys away. Because even if we build a dwelling, if that's going to just get us even, we're still going to be overpopulated with a new dwelling. You know what? Screw it. We're going to take that happiness hit. We're going to have... Yeah, we're going to have homelessness. But we're going to build a dwelling. 500's the max, right? Can't house any more than 500 people in one building. We already have an inn. We have a smith. I could build another smith. That might not actually be a bad idea. We don't have enough stone for it. Let's just get the dwelling down. It's going to be quick and easy. That lumber's not going to be bringing in, but we're going to get this done in one turn. And we can still hire... excuse me, still hire this guy. Yeah, I think that's it. So we have armor is matched up. I'm going to switch him to... What? I don't know if I can do bows right now. I don't think we have enough lumber to actually sustain that. Or do we? Let's wait until this is finished. We'll continue. Let's give him... We have 90. We need actually light armor so we can use those 90 spears that we have. So let's get some light armor coming in. Because we have 90 spears, but we only have 5 light armor. I would love to get a smith or something over here. I just don't have the manpower for it. We could probably stop eating our sheep. I don't think so, though. Yeah, get that guy out of the iron mine and let's make 90 of these. Let's even this up. That's perfect. Well, we'll have 95 light armor. Nobody should die here. They should be okay. We shouldn't lose any of those homeless people. I don't like that. What is this crap? They're coming. One evening, a tired rider is ragged and in ragged clothes arrives in Tannhelm. It's young Sir Damien Rigus, who rode out with another companion to track down the bandit leader. Ava has wine brought to her cellar, and he thirstily drinks the cup. We haven't found a leader yet. It's as if he is vanished off the face of the earth. One-eyed bandit with a huge sword should be easy to find, but no one claims to have seen him. He shakes his head. I've just come from the eastern provinces. The situation there is out of control. The rebel leaders are gathering poor, desperate people and arming them with weapons. The prospect of a hefty reward keeps them together. All the nobles have either fled or been captured. We split up to warn the other counts as well. He looked at Tancred. You should build more stockades around the village. That will give you security. He drains another cup and stands. Lady Ava, I will ride on to Kerfels and warn the Hundenbergs. They may not be our best friends, but we have a common enemy now. Countess Ada nods and hands him another big bag of gold pieces to take with him. Okay, they're coming. So, Tancred should build at least 4 wooden walls before the end of turn 11. Walls take 2 turns. Well, that sounds... That's a cool army. Alright, well, we got lots of people now. Wow, we got 6. We're still over our limit. We're going to need lumber for this. Which means we can't build bow and arrows. We still have homelessness even with our new building. How do we not have 2 cows here yet? It's crazy. I don't even know if our food can sustain any more population. What are you making? Light armor. Why don't you make swords? I'd love to make bow and arrows, I just don't have... We could. Okay. We need to make walls. I'm not a huge fan of walls. Ooh, they take 71 lumber. Alright, so we do need a... So it's round 7 now. We need by round 11. So maybe we want to build something else. Yeah. We need all the lumber we can get right now. So we will build... What do spears take? They take wood as well. I could build the heavy armor first, and we can get 300 stacks of lumber, because we're going to be building this anyways. That sounds good. Stone is still pretty low, so we'll keep him in there. There's really nowhere else to put him. The only other place I would put him is in the cattle field. All right. Population has increased. Vigry in distress. Late one evening, as Tancred pores over the maps, he notices someone entering his tent. Behind him, at the entrance to the tent, is Heidi, a girl who has been trying to steal his wheat. I hope your mother did not scold you too much for letting me escape, she says, smiling. Tancred is annoyed. I would be much better if you didn't keep breaking into places. Heidi looks innocent. I just told your guards I was the Countess Ava's maid and had a message for you. That's why they let me in. Apparently, the mere mention of your mother makes people listen. Tancred has to stop himself, nodding in agreement. What are you doing here? You know it's dangerous to sneak around the field camp. Heidi sits down on the arm's chest. I just wanted to give you some valuable information. The cultists have been coming to Vigry and seized power. The people have imprisoned the Count and his family for forcing too much tithe from them. But freeing Vigry might help you. There's a forge out there. Tancred hesitates. Why did you come to me? Heidi looks out of the tent entrance as if she heard something. The Count of Vigry preyed on me, but the peasants, there have always been good to the orphans and me. I know you have a particular grudge against the cult. That's why I came to you. Can you tell me more about this cult? Tancred asks. Heidi nods. The cult follows a man from St. Ormu. He calls himself Preeth Gareth? The cult wants a new society of pure faith. He promises a world where all people are equal before God. But before this can happen, the nobility and the clergy must be purified. Gareth is said to be a former pilgrim knight who came here to Albalin from the Holy Lands after the last war. But that's all I know. Tancred ponders a moment. I can't promise anything. My brother and I are about to free home from an uprising as well, but I'll try. Heidi nods again and gets to her feet. Vigri and the Heartlands have become too dangerous for the orphans. We'll try to move north over the mountains. I know the path and trails there. Farewell, Tancred from Tanhelm. Come visit me in the north sometime when you have some time after this war. She smiles, then disappears into the night. No! One of the worst things. Damn it. Alright, let's get this wall built. How many do we need? 4 wooden walls? Alright. We're still... What are we building? Let's switch this over to swords. Let's make sure we're keeping this number even. I can't dump, and this is... I guess I can go like this. We're going to have to pull someone out of the smith because we're putting in a deficit of iron. So we can lose all of our iron to make 71, or we can make 56 and gain 19 iron. I guess we need to make all the weapons we can. That's going to bring us up to 180, so that will even up this a little bit. That crop harvest, that is very bad. One of the worst things you can get. Ooh, a new peasant. Get in here. Because I want to start eating some cows soon. We're still bringing in 16 with 2. Nice. Yeah, let's get some cows happening. Get some hamburgers on the barbecue. This guy's homeless. There's not much I can do about that. He's going to die eventually. Let's double... do we want... Our health is really poor. Let's double ration. That's crazy. Instead of bringing in, we're actually going to lose 100 wheat. Excuse me. This might be the year of peasantry dying. Okay, next turn. Yeah, population's dwindling. Now our taxes are being stolen. Okay, let's build... What do we want to build? We need some archers. It's actually what we need. We lost a smith as well. Nice. Oh, that minus 50% crop is going to be awful. It's going to be a tough year. So these walls should be built next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have no iron, but we're working on our bow and arrows at this point. Oh, what's this? They're coming. Tancred managed to build the ramparts in time. People of Tanhelm feel safer. Happiness and experience. Hungry besiegers. Ava rushes to Tancred one evening with an urgent message. A message from Ricard. The siege is going well, but he needs more supplies and raw material. Apparently the rebels still won't give up. No one knows how long the siege will last. Please send these goods to home as soon as possible. What's this? What did they take from me? Alright, I'm actually going to do another round of ranged. What's in this supply wagon? I'd like to see. Yeah, we're pretty much just neutral here. There's not much I can do. Their food is okay, though. We're not at the risk of starving. Thank God. So I don't even know if do I want more population? I mean, we need one more pop to sustain our maximum 2,000 here. Let's go double ration for the summer. Here, we don't want another pop. So we're going to stick with normal rations. Tancred must send a wagon of 500 wheat to Holm before 13. Oh my God. Okay. 500 wheat. What do we have? 1900? $500 wheat to Holm from Tancred. That's what this is. Tancred must send a wagon with 500 wheat to Holm. Okay, Holm. There you go. Yeah, we need this lumber. We're really low on it. We're bringing in 60 iron. That's fine. Homelessness. Hungry besiegers. A messenger delivers a letter and a pouch bag full of coins. And a letter. Ricard thanks Tancred for the food. The gold, he says, is a gift from Lord Camillo. They're coming. The enemy army has reached the border of Tanhelm. They've left a trail of devastation in their wake and won't stop until they have conquered the entire region. They are led by Melchor, a former blacksmith from Taraso. He managed to gather a reasonably well-trained and armed force, and had victory after victory. Tancred must now quickly make the final preparations for the defense. God damn it! Stop giving me that card. Where is this guy? I don't see him. This isn't him. Is it? There's two armies. Oh, that's our supply wagon. Enemy army spotted. So it is him. Okay, so we need to defend ourselves. What does he have? Looks like he has a mishmash of everything. Do we have any mercenaries we can buy? No. No, not when we need them. This guy can go where? Here? All right, let's raise this army and see what we can build. We got a reasonable amount of units and equipment. So let's do that. Let's get our experience. We lost all of our experience from the previous chapter, so that's kind of upsetting. Because I really want decoy. Really want decoy. But I can't really waste all my experience getting there. 75, 75, 100, 140, I mean, 230. We'll get these two. So what does this do? Target unit gets 2 retaliations. I mean, that's not a horrible thing. It's a random enemy anywhere on the map. Not really keen on that. Not a huge fan of the initiative hit on that. Plus 75% damage is nice. No, give me that. Gem. Alright, well, let's get these cards in. We'll take what we can. I could have went ham, maybe got 2 or 3 of these first strikes, which is it's a good card. I really want those decoys. Alright, just do maximum and then get rid of these guys. We have 5 crossbowmen? Don't really need that. I'd rather just put them into the archery. Just put them in there. Those they're not going to do anything. Going with our classic cannon fodder attire, because peasantry are totally useless. They have very little defense and very little attack, and they'll just... I mean, even maybe a stack of 1396 would be good. But you got to remember, those peasantry are coming from your village. So if you bring a stack of 1396, which we could here, a lot of them are probably going to die, and you're going to have nobody left in your village to run resource management. So you're kind of really playing a dangerous game when using peasants as... Like, it's bad enough that these guys are technically peasants as well, but at least they're well armed and fortified. These guys, they're not worth the loss of population that you get by losing them in battle when you come back and, you only have 4 peasants instead of the 9 that you ended off with. So that's my kind of reasoning why I don't use peasant stacks, except for these cannon fodder. And that's why I like decoy, because it's pretty much wasting 2 turns of an enemy's attack on on a single peasant stack, which is, that is a huge gain on your investment. But unfortunately, we can't get decoy, so we kind of have to play around a little bit. But we're doing fine so far. But that's pretty much our army. That's how it's going to be. 496. Let's get everybody into resource management. Because we're not going to need a smith right now for anything. This is our army. That's it. So we might as well bring in some resources while we can. I must need somebody in the wheat or in the pasture here. We don't need 3 people in there. We're losing cows now. How does that make sense? We're losing 17 cows with 3 people in there. How does that work? Do we just have a bad yield of cows? Is it because of this? Like, do crops affect pastures? Or is it just wheat? I don't know. It's not giving me a breakdown if that modifier is being added. If this... Yeah, the minus 50% crops, it's not showing me in here. We're double ration as well. Good grief. That's probably why we're losing cows. So, in that case, go up there. Alright. They're going to come up here, and they're going to have a battle of the century. Come on in. What's this? Why are we separating? Was that the garrison? I mean, it's 300... Oh, it's our ally. It's, what's his name? I think. I hope. Our walls aren't doing anything for us. We just... They're over here, and they're attacking from down here. Which is fine. Ooh, we have cavalry. And we have a lot more archers than we started off with. Yeah, our 2 armies merged. So that's nice. Let's get you up here. Actually, where do I want you? Forest and a hill. I like my guys being inside of this town. Yeah, these archers are going to be a big pain in the ass. So this is a forest and a hill. So we'll put you in there. Let's get all of our cannon fodder out. As we do. Guess I'll put you here. And you can go on the archers. I don't know what bonuses he's giving to our unit. Because I know what I usually like to do. That's great. That's perfect. It's exactly what we're using them for. I'm going to pull you down this side. You guys are a distraction. It's all you are. That's 2 wasted attacks. And that's not going to end well for him. I'm going to put you up here on the hill. Yeah, that's going to pull him out that way. That's fine. Let's get some first strike action on you. You're starting to get a bit surrounded a little bit. And we'll trap this area. Well, they don't have any cavalry, so that's fine. If I go here, I'm going to lose... I could possibly wipe this stack out. I don't like this modifier that he has there. It's probably a decoy or something. So I'm gonna have to take it anyway. Oh, or I can misclick and hit space and skip my turn. I can do that too. I'm not gonna run over my own traps, am I? No. Ooh, that's a big old hit there. Like that. Alright, these archers gotta go. Big old stack. That's a lot there. Nice. That's fine. Kind of curious on what kind of damage. Yeah, I'll take 15 to 1. Yeah, this isn't going to be good for us. We're locked in battle there. I'm just going to attack here. If I can. I guess I can't because I'm jammed up here. So we're actually going to entrench. We need to help out our spearmen. They're going to get wiped. We're going to continue this push here. We're going to lose these cavalry. Probably. Yeah, the spearmen are taking a beating. We just need our swordsmen to get in here. I want him to have the retaliations. Because we're already at the point that we're probably going to lose those spearmen. And could probably wipe this stack out. Nice. You gonna jump over to your peasants? No. Not too bad. Oh yeah, these guys got beat up pretty good. Lost 99 of them. But all in all, not too bad. Not too bad of a battle. After the battle, the captured rebels kneel before the Tannenheimers. Their leader insults Tancred, calling him a criminal. He says that Tannenheim does not belong to Tancred and his family, but to the people. But many of his fellow soldiers are simple peasants driven by hunger. Their clothes are dirty and worn. In battle, many of them have been fearful and cowardly. One finally speaks. We have always been honest, hard-working subjects, but our masters have treated us badly. Even after the poor harvest in recent years, yeah, I hear you, they've been unyielding and kept increasing the levies. Preacher Gareth came to Alblin to help us. He's teaching us to read the holy book ourselves. Peasants who can read? Tancred looks puzzled. He'd like to know more, but Tannenheim's soldiers are quick to demand harsh punishment for the rebels. The prisoners, on the other hand, plead for their lives. They want to go back to their families. No one told them that they would have to fight knights. Don't talk to the infidel Joanne, the leader scolds. You'll end up in the gallows anyways. He spits at the front of Tancred. His men thirst for blood. Many of these prisoners look more like beggars than enemies. Let them go. I always hate the retaliation because you never know if these guys are going to come back. I get that. But, I mean, it's telling us that these guys are just peasants and farmers and want to go back to their families. Just let them go. Tancred, I mean, we're probably going to have displeasurement in our army. Tancred has the prisoners' bonds cut and allows them to move on. Incredulous. At first they think it's some cruel joke, but then start running as fast as their feet will carry them. One of them tells Tancred about a small weapon cache nearby. Tancred's men look in horror and protest. When the rebel leader tries to get up as well, however, Tancred shakes his head. You will have to stand trial. His grin gives way to a cold, hateful look. In the next few days, he will be sentenced and taken to the Gallows Hill inside Tanhelm. His punishment shall be a warning to everyone. Lady Ava strongly dislikes Tancred's act of mercy towards the rebels. She believes they have to display a firm hand or they will lose the support of the noble houses. 20 bows and 5... Oh, ouch. Liberate Vigoury. Where is that? Here? Nope. Down here. So we're going to have to move south. I mean, there's no there's no army down here. Ooh, 1,000 gold. 12 range weapon, 13 spears. Got some little bit of loot there. That was the old army, so that can go. I'm blessed by it with a bishop. Alright. We defeated that army. We gotta head down here and save the town of Vigoury. So we're gonna end the episode here. If you guys want to join me on the next one, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to everyone later. Have a good day. Bye for now.